Within the intricate fabric of human existence, emotions play a significant role in shaping our identity. They encompass a range of experiences, from positive emotions like joy and love to negative ones like sorrow and fear. Emotions act as influential forces, impacting our thoughts, actions, and aspirations. As humans, we possess complex inner lives and are inherently driven by our emotions. However, it is important to recognize that solely relying on our emotions to guide our thinking and decision-making can sometimes yield unfavorable outcomes. In this video, we will discuss practical suggestions influenced by the teachings of Dr. Joe Dispenza, which provide valuable perspectives on skillfully managing our emotions. These insights enable us to shift our focus from dwelling on past experiences and instead embrace a future-oriented life driven by purpose. But before we discuss these tips, I would like to welcome all of you back to Hustle Ambitions, a channel committed to equipping you with the tools and knowledge to cultivate a healthier, more organized, and highly motivated life in 2023. If you haven't already, please click the like button, subscribe to our channel, and activate the notification bell to stay informed about our most recent content updates. Are you ready? Let's dive right in. Tip number 1. Recognize the power of emotional repression and its impact on your life. Emotional repression involves suppressing, denying, or avoiding our emotions as a defense mechanism triggered by various factors. When we repress our emotions, they accumulate, leading to negative consequences for our mental, emotional, and physical well-being. Repressing emotions hinders self-awareness, effective problem-solving, and can result in stress, anxiety, and unresolved conflicts. It also strains relationships, hindering understanding, communication, trust, and intimacy. To break free from emotional repression, we must develop self-awareness, acknowledge and accept our emotions, even the uncomfortable ones. Allowing ourselves to experience and express emotions fully promotes healing, growth, and self-discovery. By embracing our emotions, we enhance resilience, authenticity, and build healthier connections with ourselves and others. Tip number 2. Understand that negative emotions can hinder your ability to create the life you want. Negative emotions act as barriers that hinder progress and limit potential. They cloud judgment, drain energy, and diminish motivation. Negative emotions can create a cycle of self-sabotage and prevent us from taking risks or exploring growth opportunities. To overcome these obstacles, cultivating emotional intelligence and resilience is essential. This involves recognizing and addressing negative emotions through self-awareness. Reframing negative emotions as opportunities for growth allows us to make necessary adjustments aligned with our values. Tip number 3. Separate the concept of emotional repression from the process of creating your desired reality. Separating the concept of emotional repression from the process of creating our desired reality is crucial. Emotional repression, which involves suppressing or ignoring our emotions, can hinder our progress and limit our ability to achieve our goals. Emotions are valuable sources of information, serving as signals for our needs and desires. Repressing emotions can lead to a lack of authenticity and a disconnection from our true aspirations. To create our desired reality, we must honor and embrace our emotions, allowing ourselves to fully experience and understand them. Emotions provide insights into what truly matters to us and guide us towards aligned actions. By acknowledging and embracing our emotions, we cultivate self-awareness, set authentic intentions, and make choices that support our well-being. Remember, emotions are not obstacles, but powerful allies that fuel our passion and provide guidance on our journey towards a fulfilling and authentic life. Tip number 4. Acknowledge that negative emotions, when prolonged, can become your identity and affect your overall well-being. When we identify with negative emotions, they can form a cycle that distorts our self-image, influences our thoughts and behaviors, and impacts our relationships. This identification not only affects our mental and emotional health, but also has consequences for our physical well-being. To address this, it is important to understand that negative emotions are temporary experiences and not our true essence. Developing emotional awareness and mindfulness practices can help us observe and detach from these emotions, allowing for growth and change. Cultivating positive emotions and self-care practices can also counterbalance negativity. Tip number 5. Realize that past trauma and repressed emotions can influence your present experiences. Past trauma refers to distressing events that individuals have experienced, which can have long-lasting effects on their mental and emotional well-being. These traumatic experiences can vary and include abuse, neglect, accidents, loss, or witnessing violence. Even if memories and emotions related to the trauma are repressed or forgotten, they can still impact a person's present experiences and behaviors. Triggers in the present can evoke intense reactions, such as anxiety or flashbacks, reminding individuals of their past trauma. Repressed emotions can resurface, leading to mood swings, difficulties in emotion regulation, and negative self-perception. Past trauma can also affect relationships, causing trust issues and difficulties with intimacy. Unhealthy coping mechanisms may develop as a way to avoid or numb the pain associated with the trauma. Tip number 6. Avoid revisiting past events as a means of healing, but focus on overcoming the emotions associated with them. Healing from past trauma and repressed emotions involves various approaches and strategies. One perspective suggests focusing on overcoming the emotions tied to the traumatic experience, rather than dwelling on specific events. Emotion-focused healing involves acknowledging and processing emotions like fear, anger, sadness, or shame to gradually release their hold and begin healing. Developing healthy emotional regulation skills is crucial, using techniques such as deep breathing, mindfulness, journaling, or creative outlets. Challenging negative beliefs and reframing them positively is important. Building resilience and practicing self-care through exercise, healthy habits, social support, and self-compassion contribute to healing. Seeking professional support from trauma-specialized therapists or counselors can provide guidance. Each person's healing journey is unique, and a personalized approach that feels safe and supportive is necessary. The goal is to reclaim personal power, restore emotional well-being, and create a positive and fulfilling present and future. Tip number 7. Learn to differentiate bodily sensations from emotions and allow your body to process and release stuck energy. The approach of differentiating bodily sensations from emotions and allowing the body to process and release stuck energy emphasizes the mind-body connection in healing. It involves cultivating awareness of bodily sensations associated with past trauma or repressed emotions and creating a safe environment for the body to process and release stagnant energy. Mindfulness techniques are employed to observe bodily sensations without judgment, fostering present moment awareness. Somatic therapies and practices, such as somatic experiencing or body-oriented psychotherapy, can support the healing process by working with the body. Seeking guidance from a trained somatic therapist or practitioner experience in body-oriented approaches is recommended. By integrating this approach, individuals can facilitate the healing and integration of past trauma and repressed emotions, honoring the body's wisdom and promoting overall well-being. Tip number 8. Cultivate present moment awareness to build trust with your body and move away from living in the past. Cultivating present moment awareness involves intentionally directing attention to the here and now, allowing individuals to shift away from living in the past. By practicing mindfulness and observing thoughts, emotions, and bodily sensations without judgment, individuals can build trust with their bodies and tune into present experiences. Letting go of the past becomes possible as attention is redirected to the present moment, fostering freedom and a fresh perspective. Embracing the impermanent nature of experiences encourages openness and adaptability. Mindfulness practices such as meditation or mindful movement serve as valuable tools in developing present moment awareness. This practice enhances self-awareness, promotes well-being, and empowers individuals, to make choices from a place of clarity and authenticity. Tip number 9, embrace the journey of breaking free from emotional addictions, leading to increased joy and freedom. Breaking free from emotional addictions is a transformative journey that involves recognizing and accepting patterns of seeking certain emotions or emotional states to cope with challenges or unmet needs. It requires developing awareness, understanding triggers, and cultivating new coping strategies to meet needs in a healthier way. Healing underlying wounds and addressing unresolved emotions are important aspects of this process. Mindfulness and self-awareness practices aid in recognizing addictive patterns and making conscious choices. And tip number 10, understanding that grieving is a necessary process, but strive to reach a greater understanding and adapt to life's challenges. Embracing the journey of grief and resilience in the face of loss and adversity is a powerful approach to navigating life's challenges. By recognizing the necessity of grieving, you honor your emotions and create space for healing. Give yourself permission to grieve authentically and express your emotions without judgment or time constraints. Seek support from empathetic individuals who can provide understanding and a safe space for expression. Remember that gaining a deeper understanding of your loss and its impact can lead to personal growth and meaning. Cultivate adaptability and resilience as you adjust to new circumstances, exploring new paths and finding sources of joy. Honor the past while actively engaging with the present, creating continuity and embracing the present moment. Throughout this unique journey, practice patience and self-compassion, finding your own path to healing, understanding, and adaptation. And those were the 10 suggestions that can guide you through the complex realm of your emotions and guide you towards a brighter future. It's important to remember that these suggestions hold no value unless you take the initiative to put them into action. Always remind yourself that you possess the power over your emotions and consequently the power to shape your life. Now, I would love to hear from you. Do you have any tips or ideas you'd like to share with us? Feel free to express your thoughts in the comment section below. Our community eagerly awaits your contribution. And as always, thank you for your support. Always move forward, keep striving, and keep those hustle ambitions alive.